Welcome to Sang Adventures. Hello friends, in this travel vlog I will take you to Ninh Binh, a beautiful province in the north of Vietnam. We start our journey at Tân Sơn Nhất Airport in Ho Chi Minh City and we're flying to Hanoi, which is the capital of Vietnam located in the north. For those of you who's never been to Vietnam, let me tell you a little bit about the weather differences between the north and the south. It is usually hot year-round in the south and there are only two seasons, sunny and rainy seasons, whereas in the north there are four seasons that we all know, including spring, summer, fall, and winter. It is currently winter in the north, so the weather is a little bit chilly here, which is the opposite of the south. We're currently in Hanoi capital and we are enjoying a Vietnamese dish called cháo lòng, or intestine porridge in English, on the side of the street. It is very common in Vietnam actually for people to sit down on the curb and eat street food like this, and it's also a special part of the Vietnamese culture that I really love. Okay, we're now taking taxi from Hanoi to Ninh Binh. It is about 2 hours drive. I don't want to fall asleep during these 2 hours because the drive is so fantabulously scenic. Every turn is either wonderful nature or residential buildings through which a piece of the Vietnamese culture just hit my eyes. If you come from a western country, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a unique sight for you to see. We just arrived at the hotel. It feels more like a traditional Vietnamese village and we're renting a cabin in the village. And look at our cabin! We are surrounded by nature with mountains and trees. Holy mama, look at our view from the balcony. Yep, we are surrounded by nothing but nature. And in front of us is a lotus pond. Unfortunately, we are a few weeks ahead of the lotus season, so this is the best we got. But looking beyond that is the forest and mountains. Lotus, not a lot of lotus is not the lotus season. But we can see some. After checking in, the hotel has some bicycles for us to borrow, and this is when our exploration began. To be honest, this is my first time to northern Vietnam and this is beyond my imagination. The nature here is astonishing and unique. Even the mountains don't look like the mountains elsewhere. They look kinda round shaped at the top, whereas the mountains in America look pointy and sharp toward the top. Also, the plantation is tropical plantation with many exotic wines that I don't see in America. Among nature, there are traditional or even ancient architectures like temples, shrines, village gates, cottages with noticeable aging coloring. These architectures must have been through a lot historically. It's a foggy day today, but it's typical winter weather here, I assume. However, after biking for like an hour or so, I don't really feel cold anymore. It is so quiet and peaceful here. All I can hear is the chirping birds, the gurgling water, the howling wind, and the creaking trees. After biking and exploring nature, we are now on our way to dinner on motorbikes. Oh, by the way, motorbike is the most popular mode of transportation in Vietnam. It makes sense because a lot of local streets in Vietnam, especially in the countryside area, are not built to fit cars. We are here at a restaurant that specializes in goat. Ta-da! This is our dinner, the grilled goat. Okay, first you're gonna have a piece of rice paper, and then you put some veggie on, and then put the grilled goat on top, and then roll it, And then you're gonna dip into the dipping sauce and enjoy.
Chấm vô.
Another dish that we order is gum jai. It is crispy rice patty and you dip it with a specialized dipping sauce made of ground pork and
Vô
herbs.
vô. Carrot, mushroom, meat.
For dessert, we have sữa chua nếp cẩm, which means yogurt on
nếp
purple
cẩm
sticky
for
rice.
dessert.
Okay,
And
it's
what-
pitch dark now and there's little street lighting because this is a countryside after all. Have a good night everyone and see you in the next video.